Welcome back to Candy Row Productions, and today I'm going to be talking about why trains aren't as bad as people think. To understand why, we have to look at a few different things like, number 1, why do train derailments happen? 2, how often do they happen? And 3, how many casualties do trains cause annually? Why do derailments happen? Well, a lot of things can cause a derailment, but here are the major ones. Bad track, switches, bad car and train maintenance, and things on the track. Bad track is almost never a bad thing because of the strict regulations of the FRA and NTSB requiring annual maintenance and testing of the track. A more common way of this to happen is switches, which has to have a very specific sequence of events to actually cause a derailment. Either a switch isn't put into a position correctly, or the switch hasn't been properly maintained, both of which are very rare but can still happen. The major cause of most of the time is improperly maintained equipment and things on the track. Improperly maintained equipment is a very easy way for this to happen, but it also doesn't happen too often. A case of this is East Palestine, where a roller bearing in a hopper car failed due to negligence of proper maintenance, and that a defect detector, the thing that lets the crews know that this is about to happen, didn't have a heat sensor to let the crews know that there was a hot box. And I'm sure most of you watching this have seen trains hitting trucks and cars at crossings. This is very preventable by simply knowing a few simple facts. The crossing arms are meant to break in situations like this, to where if you are stuck in the crossing, you are able to break them and go away. And there also is a little blue square on the crossing that says report problem or emergency, and there's a number below that will let you contact the railroad to let them know that there is a problem or emergency at the crossing. 2. How often do train derailments happen? On average, 3 trains derail every day, a very low number compared to the annual 16,500 car crashes every day. Simple derailments can take only a day or two to fix, but major ones can take up to a few weeks to fix. Most train derailments occur in yards and not in highly populated areas, so most don't cause too much damage. 3. How many casualties do train derailments cause? An average of 4 people per year from 1990 to 2020 have died in a train-related accident. This is small compared to the 1.19 million people dying in car accidents yearly. The fatality rate in trains is way less than in driving a car. Most train-related deaths are caused by trespassers and not actual derailments and road crossing accidents. In the end, most forms of travel are more dangerous than trains. And keep in mind, there are a lot more topics to cover, but I feel these 3 were the most important. When you pull up to a grade crossing, don't stop all the way as far back as you can. In most areas, you'll be preventing traffic from going behind you because there's some sort of stoplight or stop sign near a crossing. And I'm not saying pull all the way up to a gate. For example, in this photo, you will see if you stop right at the line, you're preventing traffic from the other road from getting onto this road and traffic on that road from getting onto that road. A good 15 to 20 feet is a good distance, and one of the biggest factors we can never get rid of is human error. To be honest, that's with a lot of things. Human error will always be a problem and is not fixable. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you like my content, like, subscribe, and check out some of my other videos.